Welcome back, everybody. Today we're just having a little bit of fun here. Let's see what we can do. Oh, let's hit this big old mount. Oh Lord. Oh. Okay. I should probably get into the video. Welcome back, everybody, and today we have another great one for you. This is part of the, FS22 is ending, FS25 is coming into fruition. Little series we got going on. We did top 10 tractors, and if you can't tell already, top 10 combines is up at the batter's box. So along with the top 10 combines, we are most likely probably going to hit top 5 maps. I'm going to do a little few map reviews, what my favorite maps were, and then that might conclude it, because I could do equipment like tillage tools and stuff like that, but I'm not going to get that deep into it. We can make a million videos over that. But without further ado, there's no reason to wait anymore. Let's start it off with the first pick. The first pick, we have this Coloss Lexion 620. The badge doesn't really matter what number it is, but I do love this one with the track. I have a one spin on video where I did a custom harvest, and this Coloss is in it. So if you know anything about me, I love this. I love this combine. This combine used to be in my area around when I was growing up, and I've actually been able to ride in these things. They're pretty different, but pretty neat. So we'll get up in here, look at a few things, and then we will move on to number 2. So one of the coolest things about this combine is the little tree hanging in here, but not only the little tree, it's the fact that you can actually hear the tracks moving as well. This thing does haul the mail, and it can put down some acres as well. Overall, I'd say this is definitely up there for me. I use this a lot when I'm just kind of playing around, or if I just want to get a little break from content creation and take a few laps at the combine. This is one of my top go-tos. Number 2 combine is a combine that is near and dear to my heart. I could probably talk about this thing for hours, although I'm not gonna bore you with that or the history behind this or why it's my favorite. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of why this is such a good combine. Honestly, it boils down to this is the first combine that I operated by myself. It means a lot to me. I've been up in combines all my life, but this combine is the one that I started solo in, and I pretty much know this thing like the back of my hand now. I've been in it for a while. Let's just be real, it's a great mod. Whoever did this mod, thank you, because you have taken the time to do it accurately, and I really can't say much more about it other than we need to get up in it and go over a few. So right off the bat, one of my favorite things about this mod is the fact that it actually sounds like the 23 series cases. The 2366 sounds identical to this, and if you've been up in one, you can attest for this. All of the little, the gear shift over here is good. The engage the threshing system, the header, the hydrostat. We've got, we even have the speed like it in the combine. I mean, this thing is about as accurate as you can get. I think they did a wonderful job on this, thus being a combine that I use in a lot of series, and one you guys see me regularly rant about and rave about, because like I said, this combine is one heck of a combine. The next combine I'm moving into is the John Deere 9400. This is not a combine I've been around in real life, but I can sure tell you that I had a lot of 1/64 scale toys of these things when I was growing up. I love the big old fatties on this thing. It looks amazing with duals, but the meatest fatties on it are absolutely crazy. It actually does look pretty accurate to some pictures I've seen up in there. And yeah, there's not a whole lot I can say about this. I've used it quite a bit. I've used it in some live streams, and then it has also been featured in at least one of my series. So this is definitely going to be in this top 10 for a reason, and it's because it's an overall, really good mod. The next combine I've got here is the TR88, and man, I would have to say this is probably my most used combine. I've had this thing in the Tahitian series, a handful of others. It's a good starting combine if you're wanting to do a solo series or a beginning farmer, or even if you just want to do some old school harvests, because this thing will get it done for you. Super good made mod, done really well. Looks really good. It looks just like the things in real life, and it even functions like them. Now, one of the weirdest things I can note about this combine is the hydrostat. I always thought these were weird when getting up in them in real life. It's something that is just different. I mean, it serves the same purpose as the rest of them, but altogether it is different. I can't say much about this other than the fact that this is a combine that a lot of you started watching when I was early on in my YouTube career. So yeah, we definitely got to put it in the top 10. This next combine seems like a no-brainer, especially if you're a John Deere fan. It is the S780. I should have made it the S790, but anyways, this combine is wonderful. I see these daily during harvest. I mean, this is a popular combine. Everybody knows that. It's beautifully and well done. Whoever did the modding on this, thank you for taking your hard time to make this because it looks fantastic. Has a lot of different functions. You can open the side panels, and yeah, if you want to put acres down, this is your combine. This is definitely one of the more detailed combines. You have a lot going on up in the cab here. We've got everything that you need in this S-Series combine cabs. You've got all kinds of different meter readings, and that is something that I really like to see in these combines because, you know, it just shows how much time these modders have taken into making this thing good and all functioning. Next combine, 9250 Case IH. This is just kind of the 92 series combine in general. I just chose one, but this combine is also one of the go-to for my bigger combines when I'm doing a bigger series or just playing around. These are super clean. They work great. I've actually been around these quite a bit too at work. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about this other than that its case, it's going to be reliable for the most part. Yeah, this is just a super well-functioning mod. Like I said, it also has quite a few of the internals that you see, like the John Deere. It's got functioning gears, levers, all those kind of things. And yeah, 9870 STS. This is the bullet rotor John Deere. This combine is revolutionary for John Deere in itself. The STS series was amazing. You could not go anywhere in my younger days without seeing this combine in a field during harvest time. This is one of my favorite mid-entry level John Deere combines, or combines in general. Super easy to get, works with most of the heads on Farm Sim. It looks great, functions great, has all types of interactive things on it. And the customizable options on this thing are pretty much endless all the way till vinyls, American flags on the side of it. Whatever you want, this thing has got it. So, that's why this is in our list. Now, for a combine that I didn't use in any series, but I have used a handful of times, we're giving this one to the Turbo 8820. I can also group the Titan John Deere's in with this. This is a great looking mod. Functions well. It has simple IC so we can remove covers and a bunch of other different things. I love that about this. This would put this high up on my list if I probably were to utilize it more while I was playing 22, but because it wasn't, it's gonna sit lower, but it's still a great combine. One of my top combines, definitely Gleaner N6. This combine was utilized in my 1980 series that I first ever did. That's kind of what helped me kick off my channel. For a long time, my #1 viewed video was from that series, so I have to give it to this Gleaner N6. I really wish they had the older Gleaners that were a lot smaller and not this boxy. But I gotta say, this is a great mod. We've even used this on Good Times. Nate even loves this Gleaner mod. So, it's definitely in here for a reason, and it served its purpose on my channel throughout Farm Sim 22. In the final combine, which I'm gonna go ahead and probably already put at the bottom tier, this is gonna be number 10. We're gonna do a top 3 after this, but number 10 is definitely the ideal Fendt. A lot of people harped on me. I did a series, and I'm trying to, off the top of my head, think what it was. I think it was the Alma, Missouri series, or was the Ohio series. It was the Ohio series that then moved to Alma, and I went all Fendt. You guys hated it, but something about this combine, I've been up in them at farm shows before. They're super clean. I don't really know a whole lot about how they actually function, so I'm not going to speak too much on this other than the fact that it is the base game Fendt that it comes with. works really well. I honestly think it looks pretty clean. I know a lot of people don't like it because it isn't American, but I'm going to put that in number 10 because I have used this combine a handful of times, and I think it works pretty well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the top 3 is here. I know some of you are probably shocked. Maybe some of you are expecting this by the way this video went, but let's start it off with number 3. My number 3 is actually going to go to the 9250 Case IH. These are all interchangeable with the 9250 to whatever other label they have on this, but this is a great mod. I absolutely love it. I'm actually running this one of these combines in a series I have out right now, and which is Brothers Unknown RP. Super useful, super reliable, and I think it just looks really clean. Coming in at number 2, a John Deere S series. This combine just does it all, man, and look at the thing. It's a absolute monster. I think as far as the top 3 go, this might be the best looking one for me, in my opinion. I know a lot of the Case IH fans are gritting their teeth right now, but bear with me. This combine and this mod just came through for FS22, in my opinion. In the old number 1, going to the 2366. I gotta say, this is definitely biased, but this is a reliable combine. I absolutely love it. The fact that it's so well done and it's so high detailed is what wins it over for me. It's what I did in my very first series. I used this combine, so I think for FS22, I can safely say that the 2366 all the way to the 2388 is definitely my favorite combine, and it deserves a huge pat on the back because you, Mr. 2366, are the number 1 combine of FS22. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know these are probably really hard to watch for a lot of you, and like I said in the last one, I know the views aren't going to be here, but that's okay. This is my way of saying farewell to FS22 for now. Now, the next one I'm probably going to do is most likely going to be the map review. I may do one more, may throw in a little bit of, you know, like a truck review or something like that, but that's what you can expect, and I will catch y'all in the next one.
I go straight from the bank, gassing up the tank.